First Comes Love, Then Comes Marriage podcast. I'm your host, Lindsey Jackson.
And I am the hostess husband and also host, Aaron Jackson.
All right, so this episode, we're actually going to take a little break.
Take a break
on our season 5 clichés and realness. We have been talking about some clichés that are very interesting to us and our takes on them. And I appreciate everyone for telling me about theirs. How's it going? And what does it mean to you? Thank you so much. This episode, though, we're going to do...
I talk about it. This episode is the Am I Wrong episode. And I have been so excited to... I wanted to do this like 5 years. I always like, can I have an Am I Wrong episode? Can I have an Am I Wrong episode?
Okay.
And so this is the first time we get to do an Am I Wrong episode where, if you don't know, Am I Wrong is a segment that came out of season 1 where we basically was just like, I need something to break up the questions that we have. And then I did.
Yeah, it was like a commercial break.
Yeah. And I think the first one was, do I brush my teeth before I go to the gym?
Or go play basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people loved it. And
unanimously said yes, actually. It was like,
yeah,
please brush your teeth before you, but it was like, it's early in the morning. Can I just go? Okay,
yeah.
But anyway.
Because if you want to go back, it was like, I was playing basketball like 6 in the morning. And I was just playing like, it was just me and my best friend. And then I would come back home. It was nothing in between. It was go play basketball. It was during the pandemic. Go play basketball, come back. Anyhow.
We're going to, because this is kind of like our check-in episodes. And honestly, this time we pretty much check in with each other. So It's very good that we're doing our Am I Wrongs today. And we want to, as usual, hear from you. Let us know what you think. Do you all experience these type of things? Or what should we do? Right? So take it away.
Welcome to the Am I Wrong episode of First Comes Love, Then Comes Marriage podcast. This is the part of the season where I tell you something that's going on, different instances, and you tell me if I'm wrong or if Lindsey is wrong or if I'm right and if Lindsey is wrong. And so let's go. I have about 3, but let's go with the first one is Amazon. So Lindsey and I share an Amazon account. We share bank accounts. We share so many things. And we have an Amazon Prime account. And we get things periodically on our budget. We have a miscellaneous. And we budget for these things. And so today I was like going through my Amazon. And it all comes to me. Like the email is under me. And so I can see what she orders. And randomly, Lindsey ordered a bubble machine. And I was just like so perplexed because like we're on some like, we're not in our harvest right now. We're in our sowing right now.
Yes.
And so we're like planting the seeds and getting ready for our harvest. I was like, why would she order why would she order a bubble machine? And I texted her like, hey, did you order a bubble machine? And she answered yes. She said, yes, I did. I said, why did you order this bubble machine? And her answer was, because it's summer. Mind you, it is not summer right now. We are in springtime. It like just became springtime. And like, if I knew she was ordering from Amazon, I need some oven mitts. I do not have oven mitts.
We do.
And so like, she could have just been like, hey, I'm ordering something off Amazon, just to let you know, bada bing, bada boom. But she didn't. So am I wrong? Should I feel some type of way that Lindsey is just ordering willy-nilly off of Amazon?
Okay. Wow, I did not know you were going to go there. But number 1, we do share Amazon and bank accounts, which is, go back to the prenup guy who really went in about like, should you share money? Should you not? We don't have any secrets.
Yeah.
So I think that is a value of our relationship. Okay. So yeah, it's one Amazon, but it goes to his email and then it goes a text message to my phone. So nothing is secret. I wasn't hiding anything. So he's reminding me right now that we're in our sewing, and so I should not have ordered that bubble machine. It was on Cyber Deal, if you know, like the Amazon Super Savings. And we have 3 kids and we go to the park every day. And I just thought to myself, this is a really good deal. Like, we're going to use it. But, you know, should I have called to see what you want? No. Because here's the thing about Amazon. I'm going to just put this out there that's real quick. It's not like, oh, we have to save on shipping, so let's get everything on one order. We got Prime. We don't pay for shipping. I can order right now, you can order again, and it's not doubling up the cost by doing so. So,
also, I don't like to see multiple purchases, you know what I mean? Like,
but Amazon does that anyway.
Yeah.
Amazon does that. Even if I took it all on one account, it still will take like $28 for this, $3 for this. It breaks it up on the bank account.
Okay.
So, look, I mean, do you consult your partner when you are ordering something? That's the question. I mean, no.
If it's not a gift for me, then yeah, I still would. Hey, it would be as simple as, hey, I'm ordering something from Amazon. Did you need anything? It's just like, I'm going to the store. Do you need anything?
You believe it is that simple when in reality, he's at work. And so therefore, he does not answer his text messages. Check back on previous episodes. We have established this as such. And it's the same thing that's like, I'm ordering from the grocery store. If I had hours to wait for you to look at your phone, I would do it. Did I have hours for this Amazon? No, the Cyber Deal was going away in 15 minutes. Y'all know how Cyber Deals go. So anyways, you can DM us, Instagram or TikTok. First Comes Love, TCM.
You can always write a comment on the YouTube that you're watching right now. The YouTube is at First Comes Love.
Or you can email us, let's talk at firstcomeslove.com.
Welcome back. This is part 2 of the Am I Wrong episode. Alright, so I got 2 in the chamber, but I don't know which one to go first. I'll do this one. Alright, so there was an episode of Seinfeld way back in the day where Elaine's boyfriend Elaine went to the movie theater. The protagonist went to the movie theater, and the person at the movie theater was like, "Are you Elaine?" And she said, "Yes." And then she said, "Oh, so-and-so called. He's in the hospital right now. Did he get hit by a car?"
Oh, her date. So she was meeting her date at the movie theater, and the doorman or the ticket taker was like, "Hey, you Elaine? Yeah, Randy called, and he said he got hit. He got in a car accident. He's okay, but he's at the hospital." And she's like, "Oh no!" So yeah, you talk about. And then when she before she goes to the hospital to check on him, she stops at concessions and she says, "Can I have Junior Mints?" Is it the Junior Mints?
Either Junior Mints or
Jujubes or something. Yeah. And she gets her favorite candy. She gets to the hospital, and the guy is like, "Didn't the guy tell you that I was in a car accident?" She was like, "Yes." He was like, "When did you have time to get those?" And she like had a whole mouthful of Junior Mints. And she was like,
"Yes.
Boo-boo."
So,
what is it?
With that in mind,
okay.
Today, our son's school called and was like, "Can you come pick him up? He's been throwing up," or whatever, our son. So Lindsey calls me at work. Lindsey's off. Lindsey's off, by the way. Lindsey's off today. And so calls me and said, "Hey, can you go pick up Shine? He's been throwing up." Lindsey has a physical therapy session, which, is important because it's part of her job. That's fine. I leave work early. I go pick up my son. I make sure he's home. I make sure he's safe. She sends me a text like, is it bad?" And I say, "Yeah, it is." I did. I did not lie. She said, "Is it bad?" I was like, "Yeah." So, fast forward to her sending me a text like, "Hey, I'm getting on the C on my way home." And then she comes in and I was like, hey, what did you do after personal training? And she was like, oh, yeah, I went to the gym. I went to this yoga in the water class. And I'm thinking in my head, you have a sick child at home. And instead of coming home to nurse and be with this sick child, you decided, you know what? I'm already out. I might as well go to the gym and have a full-blown workout.
Okay.
And so, am I wrong?
Are you okay?
Should Lindsey have just come home and help me with the nursing and the Nurse Jackson?
Right. The caregiving.
Mm.
There are two parts to this story.
All right. Okay, go ahead.
The first part is correct. The school called and was like, hey, Shine just threw up. I answered the phone because I always answer the phone. I'm number one, okay? Mothers get no time off. That's number one. So I already have Liv and Action is home on spring break. I said, does he have a fever? No fever. Boom. It's something he ate. We don't know. Anybody else in the class have it? I asked all the right questions, okay? So that I'm understanding the situation, and I'm understanding it's not as grave as a drop everything, cancel everything, go get your child. Because technically, if that was the case, I probably could have went to go get him. I was at home. But, you know.
Keep going.
You went to go get him. No, I'm not. Aaron went to go get him. I did. I sent the text and I was like, hey, how is Shine? How is my baby? But you know what really makes my heart feel good is knowing that there are two of us. I don't have to rely on a sitter all the time. He is with his father. Boom, boom. I have no worries. You see what I'm saying, y'all? If I was worried, then I'm not with the right partner. I always, on Monday, this is the only day that I have, and it's for about 3 hours, maybe 4 if I stretch it. It's the only time that I have to myself all week. Mm-hmm. Okay? So I just said to myself, hey, do what you're supposed to be doing. Take care of yourself. Because the saying goes, cliche, you cannot pour from an empty cup. I'm replenished. You see the replenishment right now in my face and my body. Mm-hmm. And that is because I took the time to go to PT, go to the gym. I go to the steam room, y'all. I sit down, I relax, and now I'm rejuvenated. So should I have come home right away and then not had any more time for myself for another week? I'm going to say no, because Daddy is here. It would be different if he couldn't care. He can care, y'all. So really, big ups to you.
No, I did not take that big up. And a couple of things that, if you notice, if we listening correctly, she said, yo, it takes 3 hours. You know what? Maybe 4 if I'm just feeling it. And today was a 4-hour day. So I'm like, your son is sick, girl. Your son is sick. But I had to go get some activated charcoal. Mm-hmm. Trying it out. He's sleeping soundly right now. But
I prayed about it while I was in the steam room. While I was at the steam room, I talked to God. I pray. I get it all out. I prayed. I said, Lord, God, heal my son. Release it. I was talking to him. I was talking out loud. The people next to me probably was like, I was just like, so, the prayer works. That's more than I can do if I was home. So you can DM us. Instagram, TikTok, and let us know. First Comes Love, TCM.
I need all the comments. I need all the comments on the YouTube. Please comment on the YouTube. It's at First Comes Love. And make sure you like and subscribe. And actually, show this to your friend and see what they feel and have them comment, because I'm really feeling this one. This is an interesting one.
Maybe. Okay, right, mothers out there.
You can also email us.
Email us. Let's talk at firstcomeslove.com.
So welcome back. This is the Am I Wrong episode of First Comes Love, Then Comes Marriage, Season 5. And this last one that I have is... I'm just going to go into it. So, I am a manager at a workplace and event venue. And so, sometimes I have to be at work at 5 in the morning. Sometimes I have to be at work at 6, 8. It varies. Sometimes I might have to be at work at 12, at noon, and so depending on the event. And Lindsey, for how many years you been on Broadway? 11, 12?
Yes.
It's pretty consistent. Like, she leaves an hour and a half before work, 2 hours before work or something like that to stretch and everything. That's fine. I give Lindsey my schedule. All right, let's start with that. We have a 5-month-old baby who likes to sleep when she wants to sleep. And especially since she is the third one, we are more lax when it comes to, like, I don't know, like with sleep training.
Right.
Yeah. We're like, as long as she just goes to sleep. Lindsey gets my schedule. At least she gets my opening time. She might not get the closing times because sometimes I have to stay later and stuff like that. Lindsey has consistently not waking me up in time for me to go to work. And she is already up. And then she'll wake me up like 30 minutes before I need to leave and be like, oh, babe, you need to get up. But it's like, you can't wake me up 30 minutes before I need to go to work because you know I have to go to work and then expect me to do things. And because this is the problem. This is the problem, y'all. She gets bothered by the fact that I have to get up and go. She's like, oh, can you do this? Can you do that? Can you do this? And I'm like, no, I cannot because I have to go to work. Am I wrong? If she is going to wake me up and she wants and she has expectations of me doing things, shouldn't she be my alarm clock and wake me up at a decent time? That's all I'm saying. Wake me up at a decent time for me to do whatever you want me to do.
Okay, first of all, y'all heard him say, I'm his alarm clock? I'm sorry.
Ring-a-ding-a-ding.
What? Okay, yeah. And you know what? I saw something about caregivers, and I'm by no means your caregiver, but it was like something about setting boundaries. And it's like, once you start doing something, how easily it can go from this to this. It was like, maybe you're just making the appointments for someone. Maybe you're doing this, and then all of a sudden it turns into something else. And that really was like, whoa, because yes, I feel like most of our marriage, I have woken you up because I don't have a quote, day job, right? I work nights and weekends. So I rise with the sun. I love to get up in the morning and make breakfast. These are the things about me. However, you like to sleep in. And so and I'm this way. I don't like waking people up actually, because I think if they're sleeping, they need to rest. Because when I'm sleeping, I need to rest. So I prefer to, let you sleep as long as you can. And then yes, get up and get things done. Now, do I need to wake you up earlier to take out the trash, do the dishes, start the laundry, and do some things that I ask you to do around the house? Maybe. Should you set your own alarm so that you can actually get up and be helpful before you go to work? Yes. That's the real question.
You know what's helpful? Keeping a job.
Going to work? I go to work too.
Going to work, keeping a job is very helpful.
My goodness.
Being a great example of an employee is a really helpful thing for this family.
Which is why I wake you up and make sure, because sometimes I'm like, wait a second, you still asleep? And I'm in there cooking. I'm Proverbs 31 wifing over there. Okay, y'all, I'm doing it. I'm doing it for the house, for my man. And now I am to be told that I need to make sure to wake you up just a little bit early, but not too early, because you do need rest.
But this is the thing. I didn't add this. Now I'm adding it. All right, you know what I'm saying? Because this is the last one of the episode. When our daughter, who I love so much, needs to be moved at all, it is me. It is only me. This is Lindsey. This is a demonstration, and I'll talk through it for our audio listeners. Okay, my name is Lindsey. I'm sleeping. And then Liv goes, and Lindsey goes, I'm still sleeping. I'm laying down. And Liv goes, you heard me. And then I go, my daughter is calling. So I pick up my daughter, and then Lindsey rises like the Undertaker. That's a wrestler, if anybody knows. She just rises up, opens her eyes. She turns to me. I give her Liv. She feeds Liv, and then she turns Liv back over to me, and then she closes her eyes and just goes back. And then I have to make sure that Liv is soothed and put down in the proper place and everything.
Wow.
And if Liv is in her room, then I have to get my black self up and walk over to her room and get her. And there is no point in time where at night where Lindsey is moving out of that bed.
That is true, which is why I want to have you get the rest, all the rest that you need. Because number one, if Liv's up, I'm up. If I'm up, he's up. So it's not like, oh, all of a sudden you sleeping, I'm not sleeping. We in this together. Okay, so I'm allowing you to get the rest you need. Number one. Number two, I'm feeding. Number three, yes, I have a physical job, so I'm not moving my legs in the bed. He had to bring the baby to me and pick the baby. But number four, and this is the one. I'm already up in the morning. So I am thinking to myself, once you hear your wife moving around, eventually you say to yourself, you know what? Let me get up too. Let me see what else.
Who does that?
I don't know.
No. It's like, oh, she's already up. Why don't she just wake me up at the proper time?
Wow. And the proper time for you would be a little bit earlier, because I do need you to do something before you leave for work. Because I think that in your head, you're like, all I need to do is get up and get ready for work.
That is all I need to do.
That's the problem. Because if I acted on that account, then nothing would be done.
See, that's cap. That's cap, ladies and gentlemen. She knows she is the morning person. And the morning person has a list of things to do. Like get the kids dressed, and make the breakfast, and take them to school, and
I don't mind. I like being the morning person, but I also require or would like an assistant to help with one task.
Well, that person's name is Action Major Jackson, because it ain't gonna be me. So you can call the voicemail.
Wow.
No, you can't call the voicemail.
No, you can DM us.
There we go.
Instagram or TikTok. Please let me know that he needs to help and get up. You know, if he wants to sleep a little 15 so minutes, you can let him, but then let us know. First comes love. TCM.
You should let her know that her wifely duties is to be an alarm clock for her husband and making sure that I am my best when I get to work. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm saying. On YouTube, at First Comes Love.
Yeah, and y'all email us. Let's talk at firstcomeslove, Talk to you Tuesday.
Oh, we're doing Talk to You Tuesday?
We did it last time.
Oh, no. I thought I was going to do like a recap, like tell everybody.
Oh, yeah, you should. That's what I was thinking too. But I didn't want to not say Talk to You Tuesday.
We'll do it. All right. Well, thank you for joining us on this episode. We'll just start right here.
No, and no, but for real, because we want you to let us know.
Yeah.
Which one was your favorite? Because these are like daily happenings over here with these MRIs. I don't know why. But also, like, what do you think? You know what I mean? Like, obviously, most of the time people think that they're always right. So with each one of the three that we gave you an example of, I do believe that I'm right.
Nobody wants to hear your spiel about why you're right.
Okay. But, so engage. All we want to say is that. But you wanted to say something else?
I did want to say, you made me confused. My goodness. You know what it is? If you have an "Am I wrong?" that you are having with your spouse, your partner, or whatever, let us know, please. I would love to hear them.
Great.
We have one "Am I wrong?" about laundry, right?
Yeah.
Somebody sent this in. That was a really good one. But we want to hear about your experiences too. So, like I said, this is probably one of my favorite episodes. I've been trying to do this for 5 seasons. I've only got to do 3 "Am I wrongs," which is great because sometimes I just gotta let it out my chest.
And let me tell you something. If anybody boasts that Aaron is right for all 3 of the ones that he just gave, your mama, you are eliminated.
No,
you're out of here.
No, you're not. No, you're not. So, once again, like and share on the YouTube at First Comes Love, TCM.
And DMS, First Comes Love, TCM. And email us. Let's talk at First Comes Love. Then comes marriage.com. Talk to you Tuesday.